I read somewhere that the Philippine live event industry employs some 400,000 workers. As the creative head of an event agency myself, I know for a fact that one project can take as many as 350 people to mount, even more in some cases. So 400,000 might even be in the conservative side of estimates considering how many wet market tours, office activations, mall shows, town fiestas, trade shows, brand conventions, workshops, concerts, fashion shows, music festivals, award shows, anniversary and birthday celebrations, weddings, tournaments and sporting events, holiday theme parties, and pop-ups are happening all year round. Or should I say, used to happen all year round. When COVID-19 was declared a global pandemic, the entire industry, like many other industries, came to a complete standstill. Suddenly, we were all shoved into a dark little corner and just left there. Of course, it's not anybody's fault. We can't blame the brands for canceling. We can't blame the government for not having an immediate solid plan to restart the industry. No one saw this coming. No one is prepared for this kind of disruption. As we all try to figure out the new normal, whatever that is, we have to think, is there still room for live events to take place? Is this screeching halt just a temporary thing? Can we still make it one way or another? Can the live event sector still create experiential concepts and provide consumers with in-person memories that they're so used to getting? The answers to those questions are concealed by so many qualifiers and conditions. Of course, events can still happen in the future once we've controlled the spread of the coronavirus, either by improved public health management or the discovery of a universally available vaccine, or both, of course. But until then, as the number of new infection cases continues to rise, if this current reality that we have is indeed our new normal, if we have to wear masks and observe social distancing for a very long time, then going live in person doesn't seem to be an option. Consider this: a concert at a 12,000-seat arena. Social distancing will dictate that we only fill at most 1/3 of the seating capacity. So that's a total of 4,000 concert goers, all of whom are required to wear masks and sit 2 seats apart. From the point of view of the concert goer, will that be an enjoyable experience? Is it going to be worth their money? From the point of view of the concert producer and promoter, is that a viable investment? Consider too that production costs will most likely be higher because you'll have to add a hazard component to the talent and professional fees of everyone in the production staff, and perhaps purchase a massive amount of rapid testing kits for everyone. You'll have to hire more security personnel, all of whom will be equipped with thermometers. You'll have to place sanitation stations all around the concert venue. And as social distancing is supposed to be observed by all, you can't have fully loaded staff vehicles anymore. If you use, let's say, 5 vans for concerts before, then now you'll probably need 15. You'll also have to make your tech booth at least twice bigger, so there's a safe distance between everybody. At the end of it all, would a live concert still be profitable? And even with all the precautions to ensure that your event will not be the cause of a new infection cluster, are you willing to risk it? We can say in confidence that right now no one is willing to take that risk. Even before the lockdown was declared in Metro Manila, we already had passionate discussions about canceling events within our agency and with our clients. Of course, we canceled, and it's fair to say that brands and agencies alike will have this mindset for the foreseeable future. And for as long as we have to practice social distancing, I believe that brands and agencies will not be mounting consumer events. Not only is it risky, but it's also not going to be as effective as it was before social distancing. The point of promotional consumer events is to get as many people in a room as possible and have them experience your brand by interacting, touching, testing, and being intimate in a confined space. All of these things are not allowed, or at least discouraged, under these present circumstances. Events will not reach as many people as before, and will not give them the same memorable positive experiences like they did before. If we're gonna base it on the all-important key performance indicators, as we should, then the bottom line for the brand is just not gonna look good. And even when the time comes that we're no longer under any form of community quarantine, new normal rules will still prevent us from close physical interaction, touching, hands-on testing, and being intimate. Without these, it's just not gonna be fun. It's just not experiential. And it's just not live. So, are live events really a relic of the past? Should we just throw in the towel? Everything in this essay so far points to the glaring answer that yes, live events are dead, and yes, we should probably give up now and move on to other fields. But maybe not just yet. See, the thing about events is you cannot not have events and gatherings. They're bound to happen, whether they're planned or spontaneous, whether they're branded or a grassroots effort, whether it's a glossy high-budget production or an independent one. Our current comprehension and appreciation of live events may just have been rendered obsolete, which means that a new and forward-thinking one will soon emerge. We are now being forced to explore outside of that box that we've known for so long. The event industry, we have to be reminded, is a creative industry. It is our job to innovate, discover fresh ways to connect with our consumers and audiences. It's not going to be the same as before, and it shouldn't be, because it's our job, as it's always been, to come up with something new. This is a challenge, not a death certificate. And to use the parlance that I'm sure everyone in my industry can understand, we are currently experiencing some technical difficulties, and we'll be back in just a few moments.